Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of Quickfire Crypto. And today we're going to be talking about an article I found in Al Arabiya News. I'm reading this for the first time, just as, the same as you guys, so let's see what they've got to say. They say that Singapore proposes borrowing ban to fund crypto purchases. And so let's get stuck in. Singapore proposed to ban retail investors from borrowing to fund cryptocurrency purchases as part of a slew of suggestions to further tighten the city-state's regulatory regime for digital assets. Now, I'm not sure if they are banning retail investors from borrowing to fund cryptocurrency purchases because they see it as too risky. Maybe they see it as a risk asset, and so they don't want people to be borrowing and getting involved in things risky, losing money, and then crying about it and asking for more regulation. We'll see. Other potential steps in a monetary authority of Singapore consultation paper includes stopping companies from using tokens deposited by such investors for lending or staking to generate yields. Staking is the process of earning rewards by deploying coins for crypto applications. They go on to say, crypto prices are highly volatile and leverage can saddle customers with big losses, the central bank said in a paper on Wednesday, adding the retail sector shouldn't be able to use credit cards or other credit facilities to buy virtual coins. So they are actually, so I think it looks like I was right, and that they are doing this to try to protect, as they would argue, the retail investor. Stable coins, tokens that are meant to have a constant value. So we're talking about USDT, USDC, Binance do BUSD. They're basically just dollar tokens which represent $1. They say they would need to be pegged to the local dollar or a group of 10 currency and be fully backed by reserve assets of the same denomination, according to the document. Minimum capital requirements would be imposed on issuers too. So this would effectively, this looks like this would affect Binance's US dollar, as that's algorithmic, I believe, and Tether also. Although Tether is backed by physical assets like treasuries and stocks, I believe that it's not actually provable. They're not forthcoming with any documentation, and so people often argue whether it is worth trusting Tether, the USDT Ethereum coin. Now USDC, which is the dollar token created by Circle, the company Circle, that is actually audited, and so for every dollar that's minted on the USDC chain, which is Ethereum, and I believe they've branched out into other protocols like Polkadot and Solana, is actually backed up and is audited independently. So I don't think that they would have a problem with the USDC, going by this news article. So Singapore has been hit by a series of crypto blow-ups following a $2 trillion rout in digital assets, a sell-off that took down the Terra USD algorithmic stablecoin. Regulators globally are grappling with how to protect consumers while harnessing the innovation crypto offers. Now, Terra USD was another one of those algorithmic stablecoins, and that's what caused it to crash. Locking out retail investors from lending tokens or staking limits their access to decentralized finance or DeFi, which is often touted as important for crypto adoption. But DeFi has been dented by a series of hacks, as well as the higher yields now available in conventional investments like treasuries. Before the consultation, Singapore had already taken steps like clamping down on crypto marketing. It also requires virtual asset providers to be licensed locally, even if they only do business overseas. The central bank said in Wednesday's paper that it rejected entirely banning cryptocurrency services, so that's good, for retail consumers because that could lead them to unlicensed platforms. The window for feedback on the consultation paper lasts until December the 21st this year, after which final guidelines will be set. Digital asset service providers will then have 6 to 9 months to adhere to the rules. So that's important news for anybody that lives in Singapore or is planning to move to Singapore, in fact. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. I will see you again in another 12 hours.